Mr. Devaraj Reddy, the Central Council member, of course, the chairman of the technical session, Mr. Arjun Raj, Mr. Narayan Murthy, ladies and gentlemen. Well, friend, regarding DirectX code, let me tell you, I had the opportunity of going through this DirectX code exactly 4 years back. The then finance minister, Mr. Chidambaram, had requested the Institute of Chartered Accountants of India to depute certain person so that they can see the DirectX code and give their suggestions. Let me tell you, we as a committee had given 373 queries to that, but nobody bothered about those queries. They were thrown in the dustbin. And I tell you, the worst law was ever made was DirectX code at that particular point of time. Thanks to the present finance minister, I tell you, each and every suggestion, each and every pre-budget memorandum, post-budget memorandum, or whatever we have given on basis of the DirectX code were duly considered. And let me tell you now, it is a better piece of legislation. And let's see what happens to that. There are many mistakes, no doubt, we know that. But we are still giving our, suggestions to that. And we have a meeting on 8th of December also in the Institute of Chartered Accountants of India to give our suggestions. So let me tell you, before I proceed, I wanted your suggestions from your side also. And you can give it to your representative here, Mr. Devarajan is the vice chairman of the DirectX committee. And if these are handed over to them, we will duly consider those during 8th December meeting. So that was the request. Now let me start. Let me tell you in 2 words what is this DirectX code. 2 words. It is so simple that nobody will understand anything. This is DirectX code. Now what has happened to that? Let me tell you. Whatever were the difficult things in Income Tax Act, whether it was Section 2, it was Section 10, 10A, 10B, ATIA, ATIB, ATIC, ATID, ATIE. They were very difficult in that. They have been put at the back. So the front is very, very simple. The back is very heavy, let me tell you, in the DirectX code. You will find it, it is very difficult, this is a very delicate piece of legislation, let me tell you. Why? We are not used to such DirectX code where section has only 2 lines or 3 lines. You are used to section, thereafter subsection, thereafter clause, thereafter subclause, thereafter item, thereafter sub-item, still not complete. Provided that, further provided that, also provided that, still not complete. Explanation number 1, explanation number 2. After reading this thing, and if you read a section which has only 4 lines, you are really astonished. What this happened? Will the law be so simple? Let me tell you, revenue laws cannot be made simple. Whosoever may come, so long as the chartered accountant are sitting, revenue laws cannot be made simple. Why? We know how to plan. You know, that joke I had given, let me repeat for the sake of repetition. Indira Gandhi once had a dream. The God appeared in that dream. The God said, you can ask 3 questions from me, I'll answer those 3 questions. The first question Madam Gandhi asked at that particular time was, when will Sanjay Gandhi become Prime Minister? God said, not in his lifetime. Second question was asked, when will Rajiv Gandhi become Prime Minister? God said, not in your lifetime. He became, but after that. Very quietly she asked, when will Income Tax Act be simplified? God said, not in my lifetime. Let me tell you, it cannot be simplified. Come what may, Income Tax Act cannot be simplified. Maybe in the beginning, even 1960 Act when we were framed, it was this much size. Today it is this much size. All because of you and me. Let me tell you, this bill has 319 sections, 22 schedules, and 208 rules to be framed. 208 rules to be framed. So don't think that it is a simple piece of legislation. The only thing is, language is very simple. We can't dream of that language which has been given. It is a very, very simple language given, that's all. Otherwise, there is a basic concept which has been changed in the DirectX code. Let me tell you first thing. This DirectX code will be applicable with effect from 1st of April 2012. Please note the word, it is not assessment year. It is financial year 1st April 2012 means whatever the income we are going to earn in the financial year 2012-13 will be taxable in the next financial year 13-14. No assessment year word. No financial year word, let me tell you. So coming to now, what is section 2? 2 section is just similar to 4 section. Section 2 of the Direct Tax Code says, every person shall be liable to pay income tax on the total income of the financial year. Now, 2 things are very important. What is a financial year? What is a person? Section 314, clause 184 defines what is a person. And section 314, clause 102 defines what is a financial year. Let me give you an example, then I'll take up to the other things later. They say person. So far there are 7 categories of person in Income Tax Act: individual, HUF, firm, company, AOP, BOI, local authority, artificial juridical person. 7 categories. Now it will be converted into 10 categories. AOP and BOI will be separate category. So 7 converted into 8. 9th will be non-profit organization. Although now these days non-profit organization is under AOP, then it will be a separate category. And the 12th will be any cooperative society or any other society. This is the 10th category of what you call a person. I'm warning you, very important point. Society which is not a charitable society, hitherto is being taxed at a slab rate like individual. But once the Direct Tax Code comes, and if it is a society which is not a charitable society, it will be taxable at a flat rate of 30%. All societies other than charitable societies will now be taxable at a flat rate of 30%. There is no question of any exemption in case of society. So this is what is a person. What is a financial year? Then I'll take you to the other things. They say financial year, a very big definition is given. Financial year is a period starting from the date when a new business is set up and would end on 31st March. Financial year in case of a new source of income shall be the period when a new source of income came into existence, would end on 31st March. Financial year in case a business is wound up or business is discontinued or a person has died, will be from 1st April to the date of the dissolution, date of the winding up, or date of the death. Again, suniye, financial year in case a partner retires will be a period starting from the 1st April and would end on the day the partner retires or he dies. Then financial year in case of a partner who retires after the first partner is retired, so simple, will be a period starting when the earlier partner retired would end on 31st March. And in all other cases, financial year will be a period of 12 months which commences on 1st of April. So therefore, normal financial year is 1st April. But let me tell you, the mistake committed by them is they have given the definition financial year or year means. I'll tell you that. Coming to now, what is the basic change? I'm not taking clause by clause, but the time does not permit. Let me tell you, our income will be computed under 2 categories. Number 1, we will classify our income into 2 categories. Number 1, income from ordinary source. Income from special source. What is the position today? Today is total income is taxable at 2 rates. One is taxable at normal rate, the another is taxable at special rate. Now, when Direct Tax Code comes, income will be classified into 2 parts. One is income from ordinary source, the another is income from special source. I never said special rate, special source. Now, income of ordinary source will be classified into 5 heads of income, starting from income from employment, earlier it was salary. 2, income from house property. 3, income from business. The word used is business, but in definition says business includes what you call profession. Income from capital gain. Please note, income from capital gain will be now ordinary source. There is no question of any short-term capital gain or a long-term capital gain. You will calculate capital gain and will tax at a normal rate. If it is an individual HUF at a slab rate, if it is company and firm at a flat rate of 30% will be taxable like any other capital gain. Now, no question of short-term or long. Income from residuary sources. These are the five heads of income: normal source, ordinary source. Then income from special source will be divided into two parts. In case of a resident, there is only one income from special source. And in case of a non-resident, there will be four incomes from special source. Number one, what is for resident? Resident case, income from special